Greetings, metal community. It's Roger back with a Thrash collection update. Well, mostly Thrash. There's some heavy metal into it as well, but yeah, just try to, as I always do, try to portion them up in different styles because, yeah, people who likes Thrash does not necessarily like black metal and so forth. In the background, one of the most overlooked band, I think, in the kind of thrash, heavy metal thrash, Turbo from Poland. This is Kawaleria, Szatana, or something like that. I'm not that good in Polish. This album is from '86. Great stuff. They turn more thrash. This is kind of heavy metal with thrash elements in it. I do get a lot of like accept and a bit running wild and stuff like that into this music. But great stuff. Love the vocals. They do sing in Polish. Sing in Poland. Of course they did sing in Poland, but they sing in Polish at least up till they did re-record the '89 album Epidemia to Epidemic. I think that was the first English, with English lyrics on. The other one I got, I've waited for vinyl reissues for this because, yeah. But this is Metal Mind reissued stuff recently. They have reissued. This was 19. They reissued, but I have reissued recently a couple of other albums. Again, this is the '85 album, which is even more heavy metal inspired. Do have some. I would say a new wave of British heavy metal as well into their mix, but yeah, a great band that I did see. Metal Mikey did spin one of their, I think that was the album from '88 or something. The only album I had by Turbo was the album from 1990, or was it 92? 1990, which is then they kind of turned a little bit more towards death metal, adding some death metal to the thrash. But yeah, so they started heavy metal, slightly thrash, then they turned into thrash like for a couple albums, and then they turned towards death metal. And I will get to all the albums because at least up to the '92 album. After that, I don't know how they sound, but yeah. Great vocals. He do high pitch, and he has a gritty voice, and he has a kind of just a normal heavy metal voice as well. So do go and check Turbo out. It's a quality band, and it's kind of shame that's been overlooked for far too long. It has to do with lacking of reissue. I don't know how the original stuff is available. I haven't checked that because probably on small labels in Poland back in the days. Then I got the new Violence. This is actually my first Violence physical copy, or I did have a dub tape back in the days, but yeah, been kind of looking a little bit into this band, and this was actually very good. I was surprised on how fresh they were, so I need to go back and check out Violence, but a good one. And we have the new Creator. I bought it on CD because I can't fucking stand those double vinyl shit that Nuclear Blast are doing. The album is, I don't know, 43 minutes long, and why the hell you can't put that on one disc? It's beyond my understanding. I really don't understand what Nuclear Blast are doing with the vinyls. I said it before, and I'm gonna rant about it over and over again till I stop that shit. But yeah, just to make stuff more expensive and make unnecessary shit. That's yeah, that was Nuclear Blast. Fuck that. Great album. I would say that it needs like 4 or 5 spins really to kind of catch on. because it's kind of very variated, but when you get into it, it makes sense. But yeah, there are a couple of songs that are like just good, but overall a great album. And you know, Created have not disappointed me at all after their comeback to or return to form. And I actually think this CD cover looks better, a little bit clearer than the vinyl. The vinyl looks a little bit murky, but I haven't seen the vinyl physical, so I don't know. Then I finally get my ass in gear and bought the Contract in Blood, box. I've had the book for a long time, but you know, can't have the book and not the CDs, right? So looking forward to get this spinning. Rest of the stuff is vinyl. This is not thrash, but a great doom band, Forsaken. I don't know if I've shown this before, but just to be sure I did, because this is a band that also needs some more love. One of the really, I mean, this is quality doom type Candlemass doom, you know, clean vocals and everything, but these guys are excellent. And this is my least favorite album. It's the newest one that came out in 17 or 18. My least favorite, but still a great album. So, but the rest of their stuff is excellent. It doesn't matter where you start with Forsaken, because all their albums are killer. Great vocals, great songwriting, and you know, if you're into Candlemass and want more stuff like that, Forsaken is a killer band to do. Then we have, you know, the new Schizophrenia from Belgium. This is their first full length. They did release a EP in 2020, which was excellent. This album is more death metal than the EP. I'm kind of disappointed on that. The vocals are a little bit more deathy as well. I hope they just stayed with that excellent sound that they had on the. I don't remember what the EP called, but that was fucking brilliant. I like. I mean, this is a great album. I just kind of felt that. Yeah, they could stay in the more thrashy line. It does have to do a little bit by the production. It's juicier sounding production as well. That kind of makes the vocals a little bit more deathy, I think. So, but great songwriting, and you know, they have a lot of cool thrash riffs in this. So if you're kind of in the era that you like the death thrash, this is a great album by all means. But just if you haven't heard this compared to the EP, this is a slightly more towards death metal than the EP. And the EP also had death elements, but yeah. But as I said, you know, and great cover as well. You can't go wrong with this. If you like the EP, I'm sure you will like this as well. I just don't expect it to be that thrashy. But as I said, the production is a bit more juicy as well. That may add to the kind of heaviness of the guitar sound. Then I have just some old classics left. I of course had to have this. I did have it on a Russian boot once that I burned, but Atrophy, you know, Suicide, Socialized, Hate, great US thrash metal. And this and I will buy the. They reissued the album that came after as well. And this is Massacre. I bought this on High Roller. Massacre Records. If you're looking for Massacre stuff, High Roller do have a lot of them. But yeah, great reissue as well. With this heavy cardboard inner, which is cool. The lyrics could have been a little bit bigger, but you know, can't always think about us old men. But yeah, great thrash album. I did see someone else show this. I think maybe it was Darcy. He had both the albums. Yeah, just great. If you haven't heard Atrophy, US thrash, great stuff. Then, you know, I finally found a very nice copy of the Human Wreckage by D.A.M. I've been looking for this for a while, but I'm kind of on Discogs. I'm going to show you an example on the next album. People grade their albums wrong often, and therefore I rarely buy stuff, especially VG Plus. This was rated as a VG Plus, but this is mint, minty fresh, as Brandon would have said, and the vinyl is, yeah, it's looking unplayed. So very happy with this, and as I said, the seller rated it VG Plus, but this is actually mint. It looks brand new, and yeah, there's nothing, there's not a dent in it or anything. It's just, yeah. So very happy to get this in the collection. I do have the other early D.A.M album as well. You know, I really like the two first albums, so very happy to get this in a fantastic shape. So, and then from another seller, this is also one that I kind of been waiting to buy. Again, this is a VG Plus. This is not a VG Plus copy. It's pretty worn around the sides. It's been kind of stored wrong, so the back is squeezed up a little bit, and also the kind of where the vinyl, this is kind of water damage in a bit, or it smells a little bit like you've been stored wrong in a kind of a moist, like this moist smell on it. I have had it out of the plastic to air it a little bit. It has, but again, this was rated as the same as the D.A.M record, but this is not even close to VG Plus in my opinion. The vinyl is close to VG Plus, but the cover is, yeah, not in my book. But the price was right for it. He did price it pretty low, so I did pay like 12 euros for it. So I just chuck it in with something else that I bought. But yeah, Doomsday News. Now I have all the 3 Doomsday News releases. The 3 first Doomsday are, or was it just 3? I don't remember, but yeah, I'm happy to have it in a collection. And as I said, the vinyl is good, but yeah, kind of grade the shit a little bit better. I think some sellers should do that. And you know, one of my favorite Slayer releases, you know, Live Undead, just had to have this on vinyl. Do have a CD version of it, but killer stuff. This is Metal Blade, and I must say Metal Blade do a great job with the reissues. It's top quality. I think there was a poster in there as well, which is pretty damn cool. So I'm not always showing posters, but this poster is just too good not to show. So yeah, a nice piece to throw up on the wall, if I will do that at one point. Yeah, so that was, as I said, mostly thrash. Hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, be Socialized.